everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm gonna talk about, I don't know, Jugo Linux. Yeah, that's what I think you need to be talking about. Talking about that. But actually, you know, a lot of folks say you should talk about that one, and a lot of folks always talk about how that's the one everyone should go with. They say go with Gecko, go with Gitco, Linux or whatever they call it. They always say that. Some folks say that. You know, yeah, I'm sure a lot of folks out there say that. Why? Who knows? They just say it. Some folks out there believe that it's, greater than Microsoft Windows or Apple Macintosh OS or, Google Chrome OS. They say that it's greatly strongholded from many other things, but I don't know if that's true. But they're always talking about it. And you always hear, Jordan, about folks that they didn't like Microsoft Windows, they didn't like Apple Macintosh OS, they didn't like Google Chrome OS. You know, if they were lucky and they went to the Gitco, I guess called Gentoo, webstead, and then took the free Linux or, bought the other download, whatever, their business. Um, and then they put it on there, you know. But like, who does that? I don't know, someone that doesn't like small soft Windows or Apple Macintosh OS or Google Chrome OS. Someone who thinks that the Gitco Linux would be a more greater fit for them. I don't know. You know, most of all my life, Jeff, I've either had Microsoft Windows, either it would be the 20.0, 20.02, 20.01, and 20.20 offshoot, and the other two 20.0 offshoots, either Loghorn, XP, Vesta 7, or 8.1 or 10. You know, yes, I did have Google Chrome OS at one time, but that's about it. So I can't tell you. Yeah, I really don't know either. A lot of folks out there either they've had Apple Macintosh OS or they had Google Chrome OS or some had Microsoft Windows. But I can think of not really too many folks out there, at least me, that got the Get to Go Linux. Can you think anyone that's had that? No, not off the head. I can't think of any. So you have so if you don't understand, there's a business called Get to Go, I guess if I'm saying it right, or Get to Go Linux. And unlike unlike Microsoft that has deals with all the reckoner makers you know to input Windows on their reckoners, and unlike Apple that makes their own reckoners so they can input their own stuff on it, and unlike Google Chrome OS, which even though they got deals with reckoner businesses to make the reckoners, Google Chrome OS puts on their own stuff. And I don't know again about Google Android and Apple iOS and Amazon Kindle iOS and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I can't really think of too many folks out there that have the Get to Go Linux, if I'm saying that right. I'm probably not saying it right, you know. And everyone talks about how Linux is the only, you can't get evilware on it. Well, Linux does got its own sandbox, that's true. But how good Linux's sandbox is, how Get2Go Linux Sandbox is as good as the Google Chrome OS Sandbox, I don't know. You know, but I would not know that. You know. So anyway, that's just my thoughts on it, or me and Jeff Hardy's thoughts on it, because I can't really think anyone on top of the head actually has it. Well, I can. Gabrielle has it, so I can my god sister Gabrielle has it. So no, I know one, I know one, I know someone off the head that has it. You ever think about going to that? No. No, I don't. I already have it. I already had it hard enough. You know, I just want to keep whatever I have in there. You know, unless you truly know, unless you truly know what you're doing when you're taking out one setup, one makeup, one layout for another. If you don't know what you're doing, you can fuck your reckoner up. You know, so unless you truly know what you're doing, what someone like me wouldn't know, no. I'm not going to be eloping from eloping from one setup to another. If I would be eloping to any of them, it would be probably to Windows 11, but we all know that's not coming out until 2024 while. So, you know, but it is what it is. And so I don't have the cool penguin load up thing loading up every time. And I don't got the cool Apple thing loading up all the time. And I don't got a thing loading up saying Chrome all the time. You know, I just got the HP load up thing with the Windows loading thing. That might not be as cool as it once was, but in my mind, I still think it's good. Well, me too, Jeff Hardy says. Yeah, you know, me too, Jordan. Unless you actually know what you're doing, when you're shifting out one layout, one setup, one upmake for another one, unless you truly know what you're doing, I wouldn't be doing it. Because you could fuck up your reckoner. Yeah, you got that right, Jeff. You got that right. So, that was just me talking about the Get2Go Linux, or if that even how it's said, I don't know. And my thoughts on it, you know, which are all good, you know, at the end of the day. If you like that, go watch the film I made yesterday over here. Or follow me here. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.